Hello friends, I am Assistant Professor Kalpana Prasad Ramdas, teaching in VPM's Joshi Bedekar College, Thane Autonomous. I am from the Department of Mathematics and Statistics, basically teaching mathematics for FYBCom students, computer for SYBCom students, and statistics for FYBA students. In today's session, I will give the introduction of the topic permutation and combination. Basically, permutation and combination are the counting techniques. You may think that we have learned counting in childhood, counting 1, 2, 3, etc. And now we are master in that. But that counting is different than the counting which I expect here. For example, if we want to conduct exam on 3 languages, English, Hindi and Marathi. These 3 papers we want to arrange on 3 consecutive days. Then how many different timetables are possible? Question can be answered using permutation. We will start learning these concepts using some games which we have played in our childhood. For example, dice. If I throw one dice, then how many different outcomes are possible? And if getting 6 is considered as success, then what is the chance that I will get success in the next trial? This will lead to the concept of probability. In the picture, I have shown 2 dice. Instead of one, suppose I have thrown 2 dice simultaneously, then how many different outcomes are possible? Question can be answered using the counting techniques. And next, in the same, if the one more question is added, that getting equal number on both the dice, if it is considered as success, then what is the chance that I'll get success in the next trial? This will lead to the probability, and from probability we can enter in the world of statistics. There is one more game which we have played so many times in childhood, that is playing cards. Many questions based on playing cards you will find in this topic of permutation combination and also in probability. Here one more game. Here there are different letters given. Out of these letters, suppose 5 distinct letters are chosen and we want to arrange them in a definite sequence or in a definite order. Then how many different arrangements are possible? Such type of question can be answered using permutation. And where it can be used, all of you must have seen the number lock on suitcases. What is the arrangement of that number lock? There are actually 3 different rings, rotating rings, on which the digits 0 to, on every ring the digits 0 to 9 are printed. We can rotate the rings in different order, and on the display part you will get one 3-digit number. Okay, so you can, out of many different numbers you can form from these 3 rings. Out of that, one number you can choose as your locking number. When you rearrange the rings and that number will appear on the display part, then only your bag can be unlocked. Okay, so here, like that number lock, many times nowadays we have to give some pin number for our digital banking and all. So security of that pin number, everything depends on, or that can be judged, the security of that pin can be judged using again this permutation and combination or these counting techniques. So it is very interesting journey in the world of counting. Here are the guides of our journey.
Ali and Baba. Here is the first episode of our journey with Ali and Baba. It is Fundamental Principles of Counting. Our heroes Ali and Baba went to a South Indian snacks corner where only 2 types of uttappas and 3 types of dosas were available. Now, there are 2 possibilities to place the order. They can order only one dish, uttappa or dosa, and share it. Or they can order one uttappa and one dosa for the variety of taste. Our Ali is very curious boy. He immediately started thinking, in how many ways can each type of order be placed? Baba is very bright. He came with a nice solution. The first case of our problem was, if they want to order only one dish, either a uttappa or a dosa, then in how many ways the order can be placed? See here, 2 uttappas, we will call them as U1 and U2. There are 3 types of dosas. We will name them as D1, D2 and D3. Therefore, to order a uttappa or a dosa, the available options are U1, U2, D1, D2 and D3. If you actually count, there are 5 options. Therefore, the answer is 2 types of uttappas plus 3 types of dosas, that is 5. Here is the answer of case 1.
Now we will move towards our second case. If they want to order one uttappa and one dosa, then in how many ways the order can be placed? There are 2 types of uttappas, say U1 and U2. 3 types of dosas, say D1, D2 and D3. Therefore, the combinations are U1D1, U1D2 and U1D3. These are 3 combinations with first uttappa U1. Then similarly there will be 3 more combinations with second uttappa U2D1, U2D2 and U2D3. Here are these 6 combinations: U1D1, U1D2, U1D3, U2D1, U2D2 and U2D3. Total 6. Therefore, the answer is 2 types of uttappas into 3 types of dosas, that is 6. This is the answer of our case 2. The logic applied by Baba is summarized in these rules: rules of sum and product. If A can be done in m ways and B can be done in n ways, then rule of sum, A or B can be done in m plus n ways. Means the word or is replaced by plus, that is addition, in counting. Rule of product, A and B can be done in m into n ways, that is the word and is replaced by product. Here is Ali and Baba's classmate Margina. She went to a stationery shop to purchase a gift for her friend on her birthday. She liked 4 pencils and 6 erasers. Now she is confused whether to purchase only one gift, that is a pencil or an eraser, or combination one pencil and one eraser. In how many ways can I select a pencil or an eraser and a pencil and an eraser? Please help me.